Grab a seat, everyone, because we're going to be talking about the vagina today. And no, this is not just for the females. Fellas, I want you to take note as well, because you probably can help your girlfriend, your sister, or any other female that you're associated with. So keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Sharice Roxbourgh, but you can call me Roxy. Today, I'm going to be talking about the vagina. And yes, I said vagina. I didn't say hoo-ha or any of those other terms that we like to associate with the vagina. Because I don't know what it is, especially with Caribbean parents. They do not like to say the word vagina. They don't like to say the word sex. They always say something else in place of the word. But today, I'm going to be saying the word vagina as many times as possible so we could take some of the taboo out of this, because it's a natural thing and we need to start embracing it. So the first step to achieve a clean and healthy vagina is to wash it. I think that goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. You have to wash your vagina. How do you wash your vagina though? That is also important. A lot of these products that we're actually using to wash or clean our vagina is bad for us. And I didn't even know that growing up. I knew that as I got older. So the soaps and the scented products, and guys, it's a vagina. It's not supposed to be smelling like flowers or candy or Chanel No. 5. It's supposed to smell like a vagina, but a healthy one. So if you must use products down there, try to use organic substances, or it's self-cleaning. You don't necessarily need to use any soap. I bet you didn't even know that. You can literally just use water down there and your hand. Rags or washcloth, whatever you call it, they tend to attract bacteria and keep bacteria there. So if you're not changing your rag every single shower, then it would be best if you probably just use your hand to wash on the inside. When I say inside, I don't mean in the vagina, I mean where the clitoris is. That's what I mean. All right, so the next thing I want you guys to do is to forget about this douching business. Your vagina is self-cleaning. You do not need to insert anything in there for it to be clean. Please, I'm sure that you probably have heard this before, and I'm going to be saying it again. Douching is bad for you, so please don't do it. So what kind of panties do you guys wear? Because us ladies like to wear laces and the silks and those things actually tend to trap heat. Now, heat attracts bacteria, and bacteria is bad for you. So wearing cotton panties, they're not always the sexiest or whatever, but you will be safe and you will be comfortable. So try to lay off the lace as much, because, and if you don't have to wear it at all, please don't, because I rarely do and I feel great, or if you must wear it, let it be for a short period of time, because it is going to mess you up down there. It's going to throw your pH balance off, and then you're going to get an infection, and we don't want that. So try to wear cotton panties. Those are the best. You can get in various shapes and sizes, and they're very cool. They're breathable, so it's not Fort Knox down there, guys. You do not need to be caging it up. Let it breathe. Wear those cotton panties, and if you're at home, go commando. If you're going to sleep, go commando. You don't need to always, have it locked up or locked away. Just let it breathe and get some fresh air, and trust me, you'll feel a lot different down there, especially if you have chronic yeast infections, it's important that you let it breathe, okay? And speaking of cotton panties and what kind of panties you should wear, always remember to change your underwear every single time you shower. It doesn't make sense you take a shower and then you put the same underwear on. That's just crazy. You're putting back the bacteria that you just took off back onto yourself, and it will just defeat the entire process of showering. So ensure that you change them, and if you don't have a lot to change, wash it, allow it to dry properly, and then you use it again. So please don't put the same ones on. There's a lot of sweat, bacteria, and all of those bad things that is in there. You don't need all of that. If you're out all day and you cannot get to change your underwear, or you cannot get to take a shower, there's always panty shields. Again, we don't want the scented ones because those contain chemicals that are not good for our vagina. So grab some panty shields and change those. It's so easy. You go to the bathroom, you change the one that you already have on, and it will keep you cool and fresh down there. It will take away some of the sweat and the moisture, because you know bacteria loves moisture, darkness, and sweat, and your vagina is all of those things if you don't try to keep it as cool as possible. So panty shields is also a very good tool to use, guys, when you're trying to keep a healthy vagina. So the next thing I want to implore you to do is to drink a lot of water. Now, you've probably heard this, water is good for you, and it's true, especially when it comes on to your vagina, because that's where you pee through. So whatever is in your body has to pass through there, and if it's passing through there, there's so much toxic things coming out of your body, it will give you yeast infection. So all of those dairy products and the spicy food and all of that, it's actually throwing your pH balance off. And if you realize that you're having a lot of yeast infections, it's probably because of what you're eating, and you're probably not drinking enough water to dilute all of those toxins that are coming out of your body. So you need to drink enough water in order to prevent some of those things from happening. Okay, so a lot of you probably don't know this, but when you are through having sex, for those of you who are having sex, please go and urinate after you're finished. Go and use the bathroom. Even if you don't feel like it, go and do that, because during the intercourse you may take in bacteria, the unwanted bacteria, right? So when you go and you flush your urinary tract, it will prevent those bacteria from actually staying there and being concentrated and turning into an actual infection. So it's good to go and actually pee after you're through having sex. Now, since we're on the topic of sex, what kind of lubrication can you use to prevent infections in your vagina? Well, I can tell you, those water-based lubricants and all of those, they contain glycerin, and they're actually bad for you. They will promote infections, and you will be so uncomfortable, it's not even funny. So try to avoid lubricants, and if you must use them, there are plenty natural lubricants out there that you can actually purchase. You could do your research and see what best works for you. I've never used anyone personally, but I know that they're out there, and there are some very good ones as well. So just do some research and find out which one you can use. This also brings me to the next thing I want to share with you. As long as you're having sex, guys, you're at risk of getting infections. We need to protect ourselves. We all know that, right? But if you protect yourself and you are allergic to, or you're having a bad reaction to the latex in the condoms, as a lot of women are, and they probably don't even know that, then it's like if you do, you're damned, and if you don't, you're damned, right? But it's not necessarily the case. That's why I'm here to tell you that you have natural condoms, you have organic condoms that are made from strictly organic products. Also, those are available on the market. You just have to do your research and find out which one works best for you, because you know that your partner can actually throw your pH balance off, and also the latex can throw your pH balance off. So you need you kind of need a middle way. You need something that's going to protect you either ways, so you can go ahead and get those organic products. They're out there. It's just for you to find one that works for you. So lots of women don't know about this product, and it's boric acid suppositories. These are some supplements that you can, I don't want to say supplements, these are some pills, they're inserts that you can get over the counter. So you don't necessarily have to go to the doctor each and every time. But I'm actually going to advise you to speak with your doctor about this first. You did the opinion of your doctor to find out what exactly it is you have before you start using boric acid, because if you have an STI or any of those things, those actually need different medication. This boric acid, it's just for infections like BV or yeast infection, those types of infections that you can actually get. It's not for the other stuff that you will get, the sexually transmitted infections. You need to go to your doctor to figure out what it is, and you're also going to need antibiotics and all of those for that. So please speak with your doctor, see what's going on down there, and have them recommend it, or you can get it over the counter, but I still need you to talk to your doctor first to find out what exactly is going on with you. Then you can decide if you want to use it. Also, it's a good thing to kind of balance your pH. It is very acidic and like your vagina. So if your pH balance is off, what it does is it kind of balances it back. It adds back acid to it, and you actually, your pH balance is back where it's supposed to be. It's not something that you should take orally. It is an insert. They're suppositories. You'll figure it out if you decide to buy it. So yes, that's an honorable mention. And this brings me to one of probably the most important tips that I have to share with you guys. Please see your gynecologist regularly. If you have insurance, go and see your gynecologist. You don't need to be sick. You do not need to be itching down there. You do not need to. Just go see your gynecologist. Let her tell you you're coming too much, or let him tell you you're coming too much, but go and see them. You always want to know what's going on with your body. It is so important. There are so many things that can be going on that you don't know of, and those things, they don't even have signs or symptoms. Some of them actually don't have it until it's too late. When you've had it for a long while, you start getting infertility problems and all of those other things. It can actually lead to more serious issues. So go see your gynecologist. It is very important. Have them do blood work and have them check you out, and you're going to be fine. So guys, this sadly brings us to the end of another video. I really hope that you learned something. I know I had a lot of fun making this video, and please remember to like and subscribe and comment down below if you feel like there are some other tips that you'd like to share that others may learn from. And I hope to see you in the next video. See you soon.